Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of the UVL 90 Day Challenge. So today we are on day 13. Okay. So today we're going to be talking about we are featuring a successful business story. So that's what we are going to be doing today. But before we do that, let's introduce ourselves. So hello, everyone. My name is Sandy, and I'm the face of the Facebook business page, Sandy Caballero, Sandy to Empower Lives, and I'm originally from Panama, but I reside in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm also a proud digital business owner. Back to you, Patsy.
Yes, my name is Patsy, and I am the face of business Facebook page. I'm originally from Brunei. Now I'm residing in Canada, Alberta, and I'm a mother of four and a grandmother of 9, and I'm a proud digital business owner.
Thank you so much, Patsy. Yes. So we're both here, from Sandy from Sandy to Empower Lives and Patsy from Joe Pat Blessings, here to bring you, our UVL 90 Day Challenge. Today is day 13 of the 90 Day Challenge. And like we mentioned before, we are going to be talking about, featuring a successful business story. There's so many beautiful and successful business stories that we could share with you. So we picked two today just to show you, how this business opportunity has changed these two persons, life. One is a couple and one is, well, she's married, but she's the one doing the business. And like we want to read her story, her testimonial to you guys. Okay. So just to showcase, the different reasons, different outcomes, why, they joined the business. Okay. So let's do that. Let me just remove this. Okay. So here we go. Okay. So our first, oh, hold on. Let me just remove that. Otherwise, this is going to be in the way. Okay, so the first success story that we have is from Florence. She's originally, she's from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Okay, so here is her business testimonial. She said from uncertainty to abundance, building a life of flexibility and fulfillment. Okay, so this is how her story starts. I found myself at a very low point in life, desperately trying to piece everything back together after a devastating diagnosis. My husband was critically ill, and I was unexpectedly let go from my 18-year career in the airline industry. I felt lost, overwhelmed, and afraid of what the future might hold. It was a wake-up call that hit me hard. I faced the harsh reality of how quickly things can change in a moment, and relying on job security wasn't a sustainable way to live. I desperately needed something that provided financial security, and more than anything, I wanted to be by my husband's side without worrying about work pulling me away during those uncertain times regarding his health. By God's grace, I discovered this online business in 2021, a hidden gem that offered me hope when I needed it most. It wasn't just a way forward, it was the answer I had been praying for. What once felt like insurmountable obstacles became stepping stones toward a more purpose driven and abundant life to secure our future. What started as a way to regain control of my life has become so much more. Now, I have the privilege of helping others who face uncertainty just as I once did. I understand how overwhelming it can feel, but I also know that with the right support, you can turn things around. This business didn't just change my life, it put me on a path toward financial stability. More importantly, it provided me with something even more valuable: time. Time to be with my husband and the peace of mind knowing our golden years will truly be golden. Being able to work from anywhere and be there for the big and small moments that truly matter, like hearing great news from the doctor after all we have been through, or enjoying a peaceful evening by the campfire under the stars, has been a gift I'll always cherish and never take for granted. This journey has taught me that even when life knocks you down, blessings are waiting just around the corner. If you're feeling uncertain about your future, I urge you, don't wait for life to force you into a tough place. It's not about having everything figured out, it's about taking that first step. It's never too late to start building a better now for you and your family. So yeah, so this is a beautiful story. I got the opportunity to interview Florence when I first joined the business, and I didn't know her stories. So when I interviewed her, I was, it really touched me because, um, going through what she went through, is not easy, and she was, able to overcome those challenges, with help of God, like that placed her the business, and she was able to, regain control and don't miss those moments with her husband, especially during those times. So yeah, so this is a very touching, successful story. We see how this business has changed her life. So this is the second story that we have another couple
Yes.
who has, this business has changed her life, and now they're enjoying the rewards of their hard work. So Patsy will read this one for you.
Personal testimony. Hi, I am Marisa, a mother of three living in Canada. In 2020, during a difficult time when both my husband and I were laid off from our jobs, we discovered this online business that completely transformed our lives. After just 2.5 of working this business, I was able to retire from my 26-year career in the airline industry. Now we are enjoying the freedom to travel around the world and spend more quality time with our family. If you are doing isn't working, maybe it's time for a change. Nothing will change until you take action.
Thank you, Patsy. Yes, and I actually got to meet them. They're actually here from the same area where I'm living. I got to meet them during the summertime. We were doing a meetup here in Vancouver, and then I got to see her and meet her in person. Um, and yeah, her story is, like this is a good example, that uh, a lot of people, sometimes get laid off, and you have debts, and you don't know how to do what to do, on those moments. And they were able to find, this online business opportunity that, they were able to help them, um, to leave their job, in 2.5 years after working on their business. And now, they retired after from a 26-year career in the airline industry, enjoying the freedom of travel to the world and spend more quality time with their family. So this is just a good example, that if you put the hard work at the beginning, the first thing is, if you want to change your life, take the first step, take that leap of faith, know your why, because that's a very important thing, and that's gonna keep you keep going, because it's not gonna be an easy journey, that's for sure. There's gonna be ups and downs, but you gotta enjoy the ride, because the reward at the end is gonna be gratifying, just like they're enjoying now. So, and they are just an example, how they were able to retire early. But there's a lot of people in our business community that have able to retire early. We have an example of another girl. She started the business when she was 18 years old. Okay. And by the age when she reached 23 years old, she retired. So imagine how early to retire from that age. We also have other people that have retired at 42, 43 years old, working from as a nurse, and now they're retired. So there's so many successful stories, people that put their hard work, to be able um, to enjoy life later on. Like I say, it's not a rich quick scheme. You gotta put the work at the beginning, but then after that, the rewards that you're getting from what you work hard, it's amazing. I mean, you can pass the legacy to your family. The business that you have, you can pass it on to your kids. And while you're alive, this is like your retirement plan. um, and we are talking, like a very good retirement plan. It's not, I mean, it's funny too, because a lot of people, they come with the idea of, like a side hustle, something to supplement their income, to what they're doing. But the truth is that once they are inside, they realize, the potential of the business and how much they can make, and that plan B become their plan A, you know. So just that's to show it. So we, all of us, we're working towards that um, freedom of doing, what we want, work out the hours that we want, and have that financial stability, be able to retire early. I want to be able to retire early, so I'm working towards that. So that's my goal. um, and have that financial stability. All of us, we want to have financial stability, to be able to have that time to spend with the family, grandkids, so all that, the kids. So yeah, so that was our topic for today. We wanted to share, future a successful business story. So we featured two today. Patsy brought one, I brought one, and we wanted to showcase that to you. So tomorrow, what is our topic for tomorrow, Patsy?
Tomorrow we have reflect on your week 2 insights.
Yeah, so we're gonna be we're gonna be
already.
Huh?
Day 14 is 2 weeks.
Yes, we have been doing this for 2 weeks. Time flies. So what do you thought about the business story, the one that you wrote? Because I think you have a
very touching story. It's a
Yeah.
very touching. I read about it. It's a very nicely, and then I'm happy for her. And the benefit of this online business is truly remarkable.
Yeah. I'll see if I can, well, later on, see if I can cut, the interview, so we can hear her part, when she talks, about the interview that I did on her. But yeah, like at the time, I met her, but I didn't really know her story until I got to interview her, and then, I was very touching, because I didn't know her story. So yeah, so we're gonna see you tomorrow for day 14. So it's gonna be a recap, a reflection on our week 2, our insights, the week 2 insights of how our week 2 was, what we learned from it, and then what steps are we gonna be taking, on our journey for this. So yeah, so we'll be talking about that tomorrow. Okay, so we wanna wish everyone a happy Friday. A happy
weekend.
And happy weekend, correct? Yes, a happy weekend, happy and blessed weekend for everyone. So until tomorrow, for day 14 of the UVL 90-day challenge. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are
Yeah.
in the world. Have an amazing um, Friday, or if you are already on the weekend, have an amazing weekend. Bye, everyone. Thank you for watching.
Bye.